Welcome back to the cosmic truth that is the relationship between Shooty and Stabby and the truth about who is who.
Yes.
I'm Moths.
I'm Mantis.
And this is maybe Shooty.
Maybe. Or maybe Stabby. There's a 50-50 shot.
We're beyond your understanding, bozo.
Yeah, and you should be afraid of the unknown, you little punk.
Well, if I don't understand the danger of something, why would I fear it?
Yes, they got us there. I mean, can it? If you're so furious, why don't you just shoot then, huh? Teach them a lesson. Cause, Mayor Mingus said she wants you to, captured alive?
I thought you said dead or alive.
BS. You said a moment ago she wants us dead or alive.
Big or.
Yes, bro. I totally said that.
I told ya, bro! The dead or alive shtick only works if they assume you actually have a way to ice them.
Ah, yes. We're real screwed the pooch on this one. This blows. Phone Ginja, I'm real starting to worry that I'm gonna kill at least one of these two varmints.
It's okay. Remember, Norm, human roaches. We can leave them be. Let them scuttle under... I had to think for a second that I was talking in Phone Genji's voice and not as a mobster. Let him scuttle under Mingus's metaphorical fridge, as the equally metaphorical bulb lights up. Let's us go on our merry way. We've spent plenty of time on these two clowns. Yeah, shit, bro! They're gonna walk away from us. That's the opposite of what we want.
S, bro, S. Rush him with your knife.
This thing can barely cut butter, bro! What do you want me to do? Poke his paper bag and hope I jab an eye on the other side? He'd shoot me for that, and then I'd be dead.
Without hesitation.
Why don't you rush him with your knife head, huh, tough guy?
No way, bro. Are you kidding me? That guy has a freaking gun. I ain't doing that.
So do you, bro. Except you won't load it, do ya?
Hey, your head's a gun too, bozo, and I don't see you loading your noggin with bullets.
You know how big those bullets would have to be? I told ya, I'm afraid if I open her up, I'll get dust in my head.
Got plenty of dust in there already.
I don't want a dusty barrel.
Bone Ginja, I now fear that I'm gonna murder these two mutton heads in a mighty, messy manner.
I told you, Norm. Let's just skedaddle. Okay, now that we've thoroughly established your, lack of everything, yeah, we're just gonna go. Goodbye, Stabby and or Shooty. Can you guys rough yourselves up a little and then tell the mayor that we really fought yous hard if either of yous were happen to run into her? Metaphorically.
Not a chance.
Come on, if you don't, she'll rough us up.
And boy, do I envy her that pleasure. Come on, Phone Ginji, those eggs of yours ain't gonna take a gander at themselves. Wow, that was... What do you mean they escaped? I didn't even ask you to bring them to me. You just had to hold them there. The idea of doing the alley ambush was so that you could stand with your backs to the alley entrance so they couldn't do the old differ and dash.
There was nothing we could have done, Mayor. That cowboy fella had a gun.
You have a gun. You both have guns. Yeah, and when we asked you for bullets, me making the shrewd decision not to give you two idiots bullets is the sole reason you both managed to make it back alive at all.
See, this is why you should have said yours truly, my ostentatious hatted ally. Oh no, he's got the eggs.
Oh, and the eggs.
I'm like, I saw eggs, you saw a gun. I didn't even notice the gun, despite the fact that he's clearly holding one. For you see, I've got my trusty lever action. Lever action is probably how he'd pronounce that. Far more reliable than the pea shooter, are equally as handy as I. Friend is carrying in his holster, I dare say. Why is it always hats with him?
Right, except I wanted this to be a discreet operation, Theodore.
I'm gonna ask you to say my name again.
Blowing a cryptid-sized hole in the spook house wall with a barrage of rifle potshots is hardly inconspicuous.
Should have sent me instead. I got good vibes. I'd have stumped him with a mind-boggling riddle till you arrived.
Seat warmers don't speak. To tell you the truth, Miss Crown, I don't know if we're exactly cut out for this enforcement stuff. You're right. You absolutely aren't. You're both fired. Get out.
Oh no. Ah shit, bro. There go our paychecks.
Well, if you need us, I won't. Well, we'll be, lying in the gutter and adding to the town's filth with our own. Good. Do not let me catch either of you near here again.
Jeez, it's always exile with you, isn't it?
Incompetent goons be darned, my plans will just have to adapt. God, warm 3 seats now.
Okay, it's gonna be a little difficult, but I'll try.
Get comfortable.
He makes like a couch out of chairs.
Theodore, am I correct in my belief that Bigfoot has been securely placed behind bars?
Correct, madam! He is safe and sound in captivity, ready to be studied extensively.
Begin with the most prodding measures. That'll teach him for cavorting with Phone Genji. Yes, and who's monitoring his enclosure at the zoo at this current moment?
Why, the emus! Did you perchance wish for me to ask my gift shop cashier to observe them?
Oh, for the love of God!
Yeah, you called?
Go watch the Ape Man, Theodore, and stay there. The last thing we need is a containment breach within a containment breach.
She's having a very bad day.
Yes.
Aha! But think of the research possibilities, Your Highness!
You would be fired from the SCP Foundation in a heartbeat, Theodore.
Why, if I were to gain the opportunity to observe Bigfoot in an uncontrolled environment?
Yes, and then think about my chances of re-election. May I remind you that I actually need to receive votes to get re-elected?
What if you lose the love of the great unwashed? Don't you always rig our elections anyway?
He's bringing up elections. Engage, Plato. Engage. That's exactly my point, you half-pint half-wit. If nobody votes for me and I still get into office regardless, the dull masses will finally figure out that our ballot boxes are merely poorly disguised swans!
You know, that makes sense.
Checks out.
I'm a ballot box, not a swan.
Then the ballots get investigated by the commission, and they discover that I hired you to create crude crayon forgeries of the shredded ballots.
Have we considered that Mayor Mingus is just an evil phone Genji?
Yes. She is just an evil phone Genji. Or maybe a intelligent phone Genji.
Perhaps.
The phone Genji didn't, I don't know, dump all of their points into Constitution exclusively? Survive anything.
Survive anything is good at nothing.
No good intelligence, wisdom, charisma, none of that.
None of that.
No useful skills. I'd have to pay a lot of plebs off to make a catastrophe like that disappear.
Ha! You said catastrophe.
I have killed before, you know.
But have you killed God?
I will kill God. Just go, Theodore, and make haste. Oh, and take those ghastly eggs with you, lest their mucus binds them to the table and they become a permanent fixture in the room.
Superb! Onwards and upwards, then. Farewell, my friends!
Wonderful. And with that, I've halved the number of cretins left in the room.
Do Abel next. I want to see him just fade out.
Oh, speaking of Abel.
Oh no. No, please. I have a family.
You left the sticky note that I gave you at the site of the Green One's nest upon collecting their filthy shelled offspring, correct?
Oh! Oh yeah, I did. Sure.
Excellent. That's the rest of the plan set into motion, then. I've informed Phone Genji that their eggs are in the Grand Canyon.
Ah!
We'll never see them again.
Phone Genji just runs off, finds the Grand Canyon, and throws themselves into the Grand Canyon. Whee. This sticky note makes up the rest of your entire scheme, huh? You just really like making notes. It must be one hell of a note.
Oh, yes. I think they'll find the note compelling, to say the least. After all, the note says that if the two don't instantly surrender themselves to me, that I'll be dining on green omelets tonight.
Green eggs and ham? Wait, hold on. That's one of them. Reality thingies again. Aha! A plot hole! Nasty fellers.
Explain the plot hole, God.
You have the floor.
What are you blathering about now, you disheveled mongrel?
See, that note makes no sense because you lack the supreme depravity needed to scarf down the immensely feared and cautiously revered nuclear omelets.
You underestimate how much of an absolute goblin I am as well.
Besides, you just gave the eggs to Theodore.
It's called a bluff. That isn't a plot hole, my daft, canid, screened employee. I simply lied about planning to eat the whatever you called that wretched dish in order to ensure that the green one complies with my order to surrender. As long as they don't figure out my obvious bluff.
My God! That's devious!
You can lie? Thank you.
That wasn't a compliment. You just made me use my own name in vain. How dare you, ma'am?
Now I can sit back, pour myself a nice goblet of milk, and...
Yeah, nah.
Excuse me, child.
Is that a mayo? A mayo?
It makes me think of... I'm not sure.
What is this word?
Right.
A mayo.
That doesn't make it any better. It reminds me of, lamb meow, but...
Lamb meow. Maybe it's something like, it sounds similar to mayor. That's what my thought is here. But maybe it's a word that I'm just not familiar with.
Probably internet slang we're not familiar with.
It might be internet slang I'm not familiar with, yeah. And mayo, you forgot the plan, blah, 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 blah. And
Just skip the word.
You forgot to plan for if the cowboy decides not to bother with accompanying that green bozo into the fun fair itself.
Why would that be an issue? They'd simply reunite once the green one finds the note, and the plan would continue as normal from that point.
Uh-huh. And which one of the two were you banking on reading the note? Because, the green bozo is illiterate.
I drew a picture.
I drew a picture, eggs being cracked into a skillet, and then a happy cat with a bib.
Well, I'm sure our egg-laying friend would simply bring the note back to Norm for him to read in that case, surely.
$10 says the green schmuck will only mistake the sticky note for a slice of cheese and devour it instantly.
Hey, cheese. No, even they wouldn't.
Hard cut to the phone Genji eating the cheese paper. What color's the paper?
Oh, for the love of... It's truly ceaseless, isn't it?
They are, in fact, that stupid.
Abel, you...
No, you swore I wouldn't have to go back out. You said those words.
Are you kidding? Fine. Back to plan A, then. Billy, just track them down, tie them up, and drag them back to me.
Okay, then. Just leave it to me, puss.
Do not.
You're actually in luck, because tying people up happens to be a talent of mine, you know? Especially now that I have Colossal Billy on my side.
Yes, I've seen your report card.
It's on the report card.
You're a scary child.
I'd honestly delete you from time by cock-blocking your parents before they could even conceive you. If I weren't afraid that you'd simply pop up somewhere else, later in the timeline, just to jump scare me when I least expect it. You should be afraid of me, Mutt. I've got powerful friends, you know. Yeah, I very much am already. Be less demonic, please, and thank you.
Do you think that doggo fears for what he has created?
Oh, every day.
Alright, go now, you impertinent scamp. Wreak literal havoc. But remember this. If you fail, there will be consequences.
Dun, dun, dun. Cool beans.
You don't get to interrupt my fade to black.
Yeah.
Hey, just stop that. I was being intentionally menacing. That means I get the last word in. Have I made myself clear, Runt?
Okay, sure, whatever.
Good. Now, get going. And if you disappoint me, I'll make sure you won't soon forget it. So help me, God.
Did you just take God's name in vain while sitting in the same room as the dude? Fucked up.
What did I just...
Nah, it's fine, kid. I use the mayor's name. I use the mayor's name as a word for bitch. So it's only fair I extend her the same courtesy.
I'm going to kill both of you. Excuse me. I've eaten birds and live mice, you know. So don't assume I don't have the emotional capacity to devour you whole as well.
Are you claiming you're powerful enough to eat God? Not just kill God, eat God.
Are you claiming that you're powerful enough to stop me?
No, I was just asking a hypothetical question.
Oh, for the love, we don't have time for this. Our scene shall now end and shan't fade back in.
Then stop fading the screen to black every time I quip, you neurotic kitty killjoy.
Where did we even find you? I win. Wanted!
Where'd you get to live?
Well.
So, about the mayor's cat head.
For the last time, I've told you, I don't know why in tarnation she went and got that asinine procedure done to herself. Other than her grandpappy happening to have a cat that looked the exact same as she does now, the connection's lost on me.
It just doesn't make sense, you know? What possible normality plan would allow her to be in Dialtown but not us?
She's a bigoted, bushy-tailed bandit partner. Well, she's gonna turn everyone into cats.
That's the true plot. First phone heads, then cat heads.
She's a nut job, plain and simple.
Whee!
Trying to understand someone like her will just leave you with a sore noggin. What are we doing rambling around down here anyhow? If we want to avoid getting detected, surely we'd want to avoid passing through places where we might get spotted by prying pedestrians, right?
Well, that's where you're wrong. We sneak through the subway. Oh, relax. You think we'll find anyone down here at this time of night? I mean, Rotary Christ, this place tends to be deserted before rat hour hits.
Do not explain to me what rat hour is.
But you didn't even ask.
'Cause I don't wanna know.
All right, you baby. Pouty face McGee.
No, I'm surprised this cesspit's trains even run this late at night.
Oh, they run them 24/7. There's no one on that subway that keeps flying by. I honestly don't think this place even has a single human worker left at this point.
That can't be right. Who's operating the trains then?
Robots. Or ghosts, maybe?
That's ridiculous.
Hey, I said or and not and. Now both. Both would be ridiculous, all right.
Okay, forget me apparently asking about the subway specters and such. A more apt question should be, why not just walk to the fun fair and just stick to the back alleys and such? That way we'd avoid dealing with wheeled automatons or extra-worldly vehicular visitors.
Well, the fun fair is a on the outskirts of town. That's a long walk, Norm.
That's a rat-sorry place to put your town's amusements, ain't it?
Land's expensive in the city, man. I live in a tent in the park for a reason, bucko. Lord, to build a functional amusement park in the city. Your roller coasters probably go through the mayor's office. And who'd want to ride a coaster that ends up scratching... And who would want to ride a roller coaster that ends up within scratching distance of...
I'm sorry, but did you just say that you live in a tent at the...
Shut up! The exposition's been established. Move on.
Right. With any luck, one of these trains should stop for us soon enough.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Is it rat hour? Hear what?
It's getting closer. No! It couldn't be!
Partner, I haven't an inkling of what you... Oh.
Whoa!
No.
Whoa!
It's
Little Billy! Oh, God! Oh, fuck!
Billy's back, bozos! Who in tarnation?
Little Billy, my arch nemesis.
Hang on, I thought I was Fezzi's arch nemesis.
Oh, yeah, actually, that sounds correct. But an arch nemesis of Olive Man is an arch nemesis of mine. Well, in any case, I just think you're a fucking dick then.
Phone Ginji, did you really have to use such vulgar language around kids? So you think that's vulgar, huh?
Ah!
Okay, never mind. That was a whole lot of slurs. At least, the words I happen to recognize were all slurs. Phone Ginji did...
He's a demon, Norm. A monster.
Did you teach those words to the children of Dialtown? What? You think I didn't invent half of those words, huh? Think again, you bagged bozo. Why, you... Wait, hang on just a minute. What in tarnation is a crungus, anyhow? It's my pride and joy, bucko. The Emperor Slur. The word that will be uttered by the one and only Colossal Billy to mark the end of days. What is that? First, the two weapon-haired goons, and now you? Don't tell me the mayor's starred some kind of villainous league to conspire against me and Phone Ginji. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. She named it the Mingling. That's the best y'all could come up with. Hey, I didn't name the stupid thing. I'm just here for the perks, man.
Okay, can we hurry this along, I guess, then?
Yeah, this is only the second encounter we've had to deal with thus far, and it's already getting old.
In fairness, the first one was a 2-for-1 offer. Honestly, no exaggeration here. Those two fools aged me prematurely. I am aged, Norm!
Okay, so here's how it's gonna go down, bozos. I'm gonna hog-tie you both with licorice, and then drag you straight back to the mayor's office. Knowing me, I'll likely make a game of it and try and drag you over as much of the broken glass on the pavement as I can. You're one rotten child, ain't you? And, Phone Ginji, I unfortunately must inform you that I have standards. I will not harm a child.
Ha! I'd buy it. Funny, the mayor trusts a literal child to drag us to her, but not the other two.
Well, duh. Unlike those two bozos, I'm cut out for actual crime. Kill him, Norm!
Sorry, are those two gonna be okay after screwing up?
Hey, I don't know. Like I care about what's gonna happen to those two clowns. You really think I look down at the ground after I push a kid off the swing set to make sure the kid's head hasn't split in two? Now I'm going with that. That's the sound you make now, Billy. Nah. Okay. Like, it's clearly supposed to be like, laughing my A off, but there's an extra
look
Y.
now! Wait, yeah, why is there an extra Y?
Yeah.
Laughing my ass, you're really off. I have no idea what Y is there working.
People are just bowling pins to me. I am the Antichrist. I believe it, actually.
I would completely believe that. God is afraid of you.
Have you just been running amok the whole time that I spent stewing in my shack?
I can't believe you, Billy. How low you've sunk in working for law and order, working for the man. Or more accurately, for an intolerant tabby.
Working for law and order? I'm just biding time until Colossal Billy gets here. Pal, the mayor's the biggest crook in this whole cesspit of a town. Wait, are we meant to be in conflict about something? I agree with literally every word the devil child just said. Well, of course, you can see it too. You have eyes, don't ya? Just the two God Almighty gave me. You got your eyes from God? Yikes, sucks to be you then. If I were you, I'd get a pair of those cheap bootleg eyes shambled together in a sweatshop by someone my age. Far better quality control.
I still don't get why you're doing all this. What on earth do you want political leverage for? You have no agenda. You only want to see the world burn.
Oh, but that's exactly what I have my figurative eye on, my green friend. Complete and total immunity. I can skateboard wherever I want, burn whatever I want, maim whoever I so desire.
What's a home?
Oh, you won't stand a chance once I have that cat in my pocket. Same goes for those green internal organs of yours, bozo. Honestly, I've been shot at by folks who were much less alarming than you, Runt. Hey now, flattery won't get you out of this jam, Sheriff Suck-Up.
Hang on, Norm. I have an idea.
Is it to kick him into the train? And what might that be?
Shoot him! Shoot him now!
Are you kidding me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I offend you, huh, Norm?
He's a kid, Funkinchi.
He's no child. He's a pint-sized demon. I've seen him down seagulls with his slingshot from 20 yards. He's absolutely wretched, Norm. Shoot him now!
But back at the cinema, you took Fezzi's side when I said I was gonna snag the mayor.
Right, the mayor's a person. That is a demon.
She's a cat person hybrid and a monster.
There's still some person in there. For the sake of argument, she's a person!
And this kid ain't?
Right, he isn't! He isn't human! He is inhuman!
Phone Ginji, you know I can't.
Oh, so you'll snag the mayor, but you'll spare little Billy?
This little runt's only a half pint. He doesn't know any better.
He knows exactly how much harm he does, Norm. He's despicable.
You're talking like a loony, partner. Nah, bro, they're right. In fairness, I'm pretty deplorable. Alright, kid, I'ma state this as concisely as I possibly can. If you don't leave us the hell alone, you're gonna find yourself with a belly full of lead. Are we clear? Oh, as if I'd lose a mark like Froggy McGee and you, pistol packing pops. Do you have any idea how high your bounties are, huh? For the first time ever, you two are wanted, Sticky.
Wait, am I Sticky? Because, you know, or is Sticky Norm? Because he's got a sticky note face.
I'm pointing at you. Sure. Besides, why would I give you two up? I know you don't have the balls to drop me, cowboy. You said so yourself. Haps not. Though I could just hand my pistol to my buddy Phone Ginji over here, you know. They'd shoot you dead in a heartbeat.
Hand the gun to Goblin. It's true, my index finger's already clenching in anticipation.
Well, yes. You know what? F this. Unlike the mayor, I know not to bother with S that's more trouble than it's worth. Let's go watch intensely gory videos to get my anger out.
Nice! That's something non-serial killers in the making do!
Yeah, fine. Just go.
Can I still pew pew?
He's leaving peacefully. Let him go. As if you'd have the balls to shoot me anyway, Greenie.
Norm, I beg of thee, the pistol, I require it!
Now, let him return to his Essie leader and tell her of his failure. Failure? Hey, this is only the beginning for me, bozo. Once I scrap the whole mercenary shtick, I'll just lobby the government to get my way, like a fast food giant, or an oil company that drowns pelicans in crude oil. Way easier for me. Peace out, bozos. Man. That is one scary shot.
Oh my god!
Go get...
Is he dead? Huh. You know, I thought you were a better shot than that.
I never miss. I was just deterring the lad. Like when I take pot shots at rogue raccoons that wander on over to my garbage can, or an unwanted taxman.
You don't shoot any and all taxmen that approach you?
If you don't let him go back and tell his boss all about how he soiled his britches when you shot at him, they'll just send another. Man, hasn't anyone ever taught that kid about hell? Does Dialtown not have any churches these days?
Most churches in town are only registered as such for tax reasons. Like our local, it ain't a sin if you put your crumbs in the bin donut store.
This place makes me sick to my stomach.
We do have one real church that I know of, but... Well, the word on the playground is that Billy has an eternal ban there.
eternal. You mean a lifetime ban, surely?
No, it's eternal. It applies to his corpse, too. The priest's terrified that Billy had arranged to get his casket booby-trapped if and when he dies. And, like, sneak a cannon in there and shoot raw meats at the... And, like, shoot it... And, like, sneak a cannon in there that shoots raw meat at the congregation! That shoots raw meat at the congregation! Or, set up the funeral buffet food to look like tiny toothpicked chunks of himself.
So, I guess the priest ain't banking on the little vomit suddenly seeing the light then, huh?
Oh boy, no. The priest says that kid's a lost cause, whatever that means. We'll stop here and then we'll talk about Jesus.
Jesus never met little Billy.
Jesus never met little Billy. Alright, well I hope you guys had fun.
Yes, we will have to return next week for more Dialtown.
See you guys real soon.
See you then.